Week 7 of the National Football League.
And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here. In the month of October, we got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far. And it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are...
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first 2 calls were going to be all along. Taking him back for a loss and sets up a 3rd and long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Colts offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And the Colts are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. 2 and out on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Again, working deep downfield. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down. Tua to throw again. He'll try to run for it.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Man in motion here is Washington. Now the 2nd-year man, Devon Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now as he's on to punt for Miami. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. The outside, hauled in by Pittman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read break.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. That's complete. Kylan Granson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
Now a give running left with Taylor. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Taylor does a nice job there finding some running room, and that's the Jonathan Taylor we all remember, Mike. Think back in 2021, Offensive Player of the Year, arguably one of the best players in football. And then the last 2 seasons, it's been the injuries. When healthy, he's among the league's best.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one complete to Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Washington. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Off play action, it's Tua. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's a first down and a gain of 16. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The next drive about to get going. I want to remind you it's coming up in primetime this week. Week 7 already in the NFL. We have the Jets and Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And then coming up tomorrow night, the last of our Monday doubleheaders for the year, Ravens-Bucks from Tampa at 8:15. That's followed out west by the Chargers and Cardinals from the desert. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he will go all the way. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Mostert now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Off he goes. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the carry, here's A-Chain. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Chain. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And he will score. Devon A-Chain. Touchdown, Dolphins. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll go play action. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
3rd and long. Looking to throw. Richardson. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Chain. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Completing this one to Downs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he's into the end zone. Brought down. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start across the Atlantic in London, England, where you see the final score there. Mac Jones, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. The Colts got a strong first half from their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last
Pretty
score
interesting
wins.
first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Holding offense.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed he is a handful for defenses.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Colts about to kick this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. To the outside. He's got Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. That's caught downfield by Waddle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Waddle's able to move the chains, and starting his career, Mike, with 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons is impressive. And if Tua Tagovailoa is going to continue to improve as a quarterback, this Miami offense, yes, they have Tyreek Hill, but they need Jalen Waddle.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's now 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. And the Colts are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson to throw. He's got his tight end, Granson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's Richardson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Richardson. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. So with that score, he's into double digits. 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. You don't see that too often from a quarterback. to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Richardson operating from the pistol. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Achane. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he's in! Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. Catch made. That's Pittman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice grab there by Michael Pittman Jr., and he continues to be a reliable weapon here in his 5th season in the NFL, coming off a really impressive campaign last year where he set new career highs in both catches and yards. He's hoping that success carries over this year as he moves the chains for this Colts offense.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. 2nd down throw for Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to even the score late. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Man in motion here is Washington. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Miami. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Tua to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down. Now it's Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.